Hello and welcome back. I have huge news for you today. As we talked about in the last AionNews video, we got a teaser of what seemed to be the gunner class for Aion Classic. And now we got the official confirmation that it will be the gunner. But that is not the only important thing I want to discuss today. Because even though a class reveal is already a big thing, more quality of life changes are coming with this update. And these quality of life changes are something that are long overdue in Aion. Alright, but let's start with the gunner class. This new update will go live on the 30th of July in Korea. With this update, the new gunner class will be released in Aion Classic. And because a new release for a class wouldn't be exciting or strong enough, the gunner gets new and very strong skills. Let's cover the skills now. The first one is called Judgment Day. This has a massive 40-meter range and hits everything in a broad line. It deals damage and puts all hit enemies into Ether's hold. The second skill is Black Hole Bullet. You mark a spot on the ground and multiple enemies are getting pulled to this spot. The third skill is Avatar Descents. It transforms the gunner, which increases his attack speed and movement speed, and then reflects attacks that are more than 10 meters away from him. As you can see in the video, the gunner can also reflect the fear of the Spirit Master with this. And the last skill is Retribution Camel. You can think of this as an arrow rain, just with guns. This deals damage to multiple enemies and stuns all of them. This is a huge amount of CC with only these 4 new skills, so I am very curious what other skills the gunner will have. Because the amount of CC that are usually in the other skills of the gunner was already very high in Retail Aion. Now with these 4 skills being so impactful, it could simply mean that the class is heavily overloaded with CC, and I would assume also with the damage. But in the end, we will have to wait and see. Now, as I said, this update will go live on the 30th of July. So if you're interested in seeing some of these changes and how the gunner performs against other classes, keep an eye out for some Korean streamers out there. Let's get to the other changes of this patch. Number 1, you now immediately start your journey in Aion as the advanced class. Meaning, as an example, you will not start as a warrior anymore, but instead you can right from the start choose either Templar or Gladiator. Change number 2, they have reworked Sanctum and Pandemonium. Sanctum and Pandemonium will be the main hub once again. It also says that you will immediately start your journey in these main cities. I have no clue what they will do with Puerto or Ishalgan. We will have to wait and see. But overall, I think it is very good that, for example, Sanctum will be the main hub once more. It felt like a shame that the main cities were this empty all the time. Okay, big change number 3. Scrolls and buffs can be toggled, meaning they get immediately activated once they run out. They give us that without having to pay for a pet? That's crazy, what happened to them? Is NC feeling okay? That's very unusual. That is obviously a great change, and this new quality of life change includes multiple different scrolls that can be active and toggled at the same time. And it also includes buff skills, like from the Chanter and Cleric, for example. They also include a couple new events and changes of how to obtain some resources. But we in the West don't even have those yet, so there is no point in covering most of them. There are 2 events that I want to point out though. One is a simple class change event once again in Korea. There are rumors that we might get such an event before the 4.0 update in EU as well, but no official confirmations yet. The other event is a race change event, meaning you can transfer from Asmodean to Ilios and the other way around. While they test this in Korea, they are working on bringing this event to EU as well. Because as many of you know, the faction balance in Aion Classic is terrible. The problem is that none of that really matters, because unless you get a huge group of players to join the other faction together, nobody will take this opportunity, even if you give them a free PvP armor. But who knows, maybe they find a solution for it. I would love to hear your opinions on all of this. I will cover the new Aion 2 news later this week, and then I will be away on holiday for a bit. After I return, I have many things planned, and one thing where I could need the help of some of you. I plan to play through some of the old 5.8 dungeons on a server. There is a free level boost option, and in the end I just want to re-experience these old dungeons, which obviously also helps me with my lore videos. So if you are interested in playing with us or helping me, join the Discord server and shoot me a message. I hope you have a great week and see you next time. Bye!